What is going on, guys? So the last 48 hours have been completely insane. We started off Sunday night into Monday morning, having one of the best shows of the year. I know 2016 just started, and there's not, been that many wrestling shows, but at the end of the year, we're definitely going to be talking about this show. We have New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 10. If you want to go watch my amazing review, that's on my channel. But anyway, that was a crazy show. Me and a bunch of other people watched that, and we had a lot of fun watching that. And then, literally, like hours later, I think I woke up from my nap. Hours later, we hear that there's, what's his name? AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Carl Anderson, and Doc Gallows are either signing with WWE or they asked for the release from New Japan or whatever they did. I forgot I don't know what the words, were, but basically, they want to go to WWE and they're, going away from New Japan. And then we have Raw, which, they talked about the Rumble and how the Rumble's going to be for the WWE title. And then now we get to a point where, like Breach said it, the Monday Night Raw after Mania for New Japan, whatever show was after Wrestle Kingdom, they pretty much, the Bullet Club turned on AJ Styles, and AJ Styles was put in that place as the leader of the group. And, basically what happened was you had a tag team match. It was Kenny Omega and AJ Styles against Shinsuke Nakamura and some other dude who had a funny name, and I don't know what his name is. But basically, AJ Styles and Kenny Omega won. And after the match, AJ was on the top rope celebrating, and then Kenny Omega attacked him. And that was a huge thing. The Bullet Club all ran out, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stand back, stop, don't do this. And then next thing you know, the Young Bucks are super kicking AJ. And then it's pretty much like a Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson on one side of AJ, and Young Bucks and Kenny Omega on the other side. And the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega throw up the two sweet and like, are you with us or against us? And they all two sweet it out, and they attack AJ Styles. They continue to attack him, and it's pretty much this thing where they fired AJ Styles out of the group, which is crazy. Bullet Club is a huge deal, and the fact that that's something that happened is insane. I watched that show on the New Japan Network today, just because I heard the news about AJ Styles leaving, and I wanted to see exactly what happened. That was a really cool moment, and something that we're going to be talking about for a while now. And there's different things that we have to get through. And we all know that, they're eventually going to be at WWE. But for right now, as of the next couple months, I feel like the only person that's going to be, going to WWE within the next 4 months, by the summer at least, would be AJ Styles. Because Nakamura still got the title, and he's probably going to drop that to Kenny Omega sooner rather than later. And then the Bullet Club, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, they're going to have to figure out something for that, because I don't think the Young Bucks and the people who are in the Bullet Club, other than Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, I don't think they could, carry it on. But then again, you could always have Kenny Omega with the Young Bucks be a little thing, and you could even have this cross-brand thing where, a lot of people are talking about how the Bullet Club, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows might join up with Finn Balor and do the Balor Club type thing. Maybe you could have cross things where, on a NXT show or on a WWE show, you have Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, and Finn Balor, too sweet in the camera, and giving shout outs to the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and doing this cross thing with New Japan. And I don't know, that'd be cool. But I definitely see, now that AJ Styles has been fired from the group, I definitely see him coming out at the Royal Rumble, not necessarily winning the whole dang thing, but definitely debuting. And the reason I say that is because the Royal Rumble is kind of like WrestleMania when it comes to the fans. The fans go to Royal Rumble because it's a huge deal and something big's about to happen. 2013, you had The Rock winning the title. 2014, it wasn't the biggest thing, but you did, was that 2014? No, 2015, sorry. 2015 Royal Rumble. Well, 2014 was Batista. 2015 was Roman Reigns winning the title, but you had that awesome Brock Lesnar, Rollins, and Cena match. And 2016 is for the WWE title. So I don't think AJ Styles is going to come on in and win the whole thing and win the title. Although that would be awesome. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think that he's going to come out and the fans are going to react just like if he was like a huge star in WWE for a long time. The fans there are going to know who he is for the most part. There might be that little kid who doesn't know who he is, but the people who are there are, for the most part, going to give him a good reaction if it were to happen. And I think that that happening would be huge. And the fact I thought about this after the news broke about the four of them wanting to go to WWE, and now that he's the first one out of the group, it really shows that they could do this. This is possible. It would be huge, and I don't know. I think that's going to be awesome. I think all four of these guys are going to do great in WWE as long as WWE does everything right. I don't know. They apparently know what they're doing, and I don't know. It'd be cool to see what's going on. And I know Breach has been saying this. It's really cool to be a wrestling fan right now, especially because it's Mania season, and especially because New Japan had a huge show, and now all this is happening. And Breach put it right. He tweeted like, we were watching the Wrestle Kingdom, having a fun time, questioning why the heck there were characters being put on the screen beforehand, and we didn't know what was going on backstage. And now that all this, new stuff is coming out and all the news and stuff like that, it's pretty crazy that as we were watching the matches of the year, that all this was happening. So I don't know. It'd be awesome to see AJ Styles in the Royal Rumble. I hope it happens, but if it doesn't, I think we'll see him by Mania at least, or maybe even like the night after WrestleMania. So if it's not the Rumble, definitely the night after WrestleMania. But yeah, what do you guys think? Comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bam.